Today I will speak about lens distortion. It's a problem for panoramas. If you have a lens, it's round. CCD size is not a square. If you will have a square, we have to work on it, but it is possible to do. So we have different lens distortion, which is not very good for panorama stitching. In Adobe we have some corrections for lens distortion for the Mavic, for example, but not for the Phantom 4 Pro or X5 or X5S objective lens. So we have to do it with another method. I've introduced in the XML-creator a square, so we can cut off the image size. Then we have little squares. It needs more images to do that. We can simulate that on the XML-creator. I will show you later how we can cut off the images automatically in Adobe with an action. For the Phantom 4 Pro 24mm we need 9 images to make the panorama. In this example we will see 10 images per line. It's a little bit more than 20% overlap. I compared the Litchi app against the DronePan app. In Litchi I choose left to right viewing. In DronePan we have up down up. That gives us a problem between the last and the first row. It's a time issue. We can see it here between 1 and 37. It's always a time problem. So the only problem during stitching was 1:37. You can see it on the right. If we compare that with the left-right algorithm, we have always no drift issue. It's a time problem from the first to the last image, but you can see there's absolutely perfect. If we compare the final result from the 360 panorama, we can see no difference between the Litchi and the DronePan app. Both work very well. And with the square method we have really no stitching problem and no distortion with the lenses. In Adobe we can create a little action. It's like a macro to make squares with all our images from the panorama. So first we give them a name, new action, and then we have to cut the size of the image. We can do that in %. It's a little bit more easier. It's a difference between the Phantom 4 Pro which has a 3:2 ratio between length and height. It's not so the same for the Mavic, for example. It's 4:3. So we create an action, and then we can with a little script choose our directory with all the images, and Adobe will do the whole work for us full automatic and make little squares with our images. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Until the next one, and give a try to the square method.